It is finally election day, and what better place to vote than the home of a former president, right? We are here at the Benjamin Harrison Presidential Site with President and CEO, Mr. Charles Hyde. Thanks for being here. We appreciate it.
Yes, happy election day.
Yeah, this is a really big deal, and you and I were kind of talking just about the mass turnout so far, but really the cool aspect of being able to vote in the home of a former president.
Well, we think there's just a lot of resonance at being able to host. I mean, it's a great honor for us to be able to serve as a voting center for this election, and it's just something we're very honored to be able to do.
You guys are going to be doing so much throughout the day in honor of Election Day. Talk about some of the things that are going to be happening here at the presidential site.
Well, of course, voting is taking place from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m., but then we're also having activities inside the house itself, inside of the Harrison residence. And so we're in the midst of 150th anniversary celebrations this year and next with the construction of the house by Benjamin and Caroline Harrison in 1874 and 1875. So we'll have enactors in the house today portraying the Harrisons, and so be able to just get a little peek of what that election of 1888 would have looked like for the Harrisons.
It's so fun, and every time I get out here, you can feel the history of this place, and I would think that feeling that as you're casting your vote would be such a memorable moment.
Well, and that's what we hear again and again. So we've served as a polling site, now a voting center, since 2015, and it's just really affirming for us to be able to contribute in this way.
How important is it for you guys to open up the home, especially on a day like today, but to do it in a way that really lets people understand what it was like when they were living here?
Well, I think that it gives people a lot of assurance. Every election just feels so contentious and so fraught, and of course the stakes are high for everybody. But to be able to look back in history and to try to have that added context, I mean, it has real relevance to conversations we're having today. And so that's one of the great things that we can do as a presidential site and as a museum, is to provide that additional context and that history and civic education.
Let's talk about some of the timing of today and what it's going to look like. Voting center is going to be open until what time?
Till 6 p.m.
Okay.
And then we'll have tours in the house starting at 10 a.m. until 3 p.m. today.
Do people need to set up reservations, or they just show up? Can they go after they vote? I mean, what's the best way to do that?
Yeah, so you can always look online, but otherwise can turn up and join a group, and so it'll just be with availability.
How much fun and planning has gone into getting this day set up for you guys and really making this a big celebration for that 150th anniversary?
Well, so on the voting center side, that's all the election board. So, we're just serving as a location, so of course we're honored to be able to do so. As far as the museum itself, of course, it's 150 years in the making. We have a nationally significant collection of over 11,000 artifacts, and 75 to 80% of what you see when you tour through the house is original to the Harrisons themselves. So we're open for tours 7 days a week, and today's just an extra special day.
It is a real gem right here in our backyard, and so cool to come witness it. Thank you for letting us come and hang out. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.